Alright, hello everybody. Again. Thank you for joining me tonight for my Sophmore Recital live stream extravaganza. Under current circumstances, this is what we got. I hope you enjoy anyway. It's not the same as being in a live hall, especially with guitar over like a microphone on a live stream. We're still gonna share some music together. It's gonna be a good time. So I was gonna get started with a prelude here. What a concept! It's by Villa-Lobos from his famous set of 5 preludes. This is prelude number 1. All right, just one moment while we sort out a couple more technical things. Sorry if you see some running around here, adjusting. Will it stay on this time? Oh. One more second.
I already repositioned the mic so we're no longer picking your arm sliding against the guitar, so.
Okay, good. Oh, I do have a small story about this next piece. It is the Caprice number 7 by Luigi Legnani. It's actually one of the pieces that got me into playing classical guitar. Back in high school, I was really into Megadeth, and their new guitarist at the time was Chris Broderick, and he had gotten his degree in classical guitar sometime in the past and had a video on YouTube of him playing the Legnani Caprice. And then like years later, I kind of forgotten about that. I was at OCC and I was hanging out with Eric, who might be in the chat somewhere. Hi, if you're there. He was playing that piece. I'm like, I know that piece. What is it? And then I started working on it. And it's really fast and really fun. So this is Luigi Legnani's Caprice number 7. Not entirely sure if I should be bowing. Acknowledge the chat. All right. My third piece here is by J.S. Bach, Papa Bach, the best Bach. The only Bach worth playing on classical guitar. And this is the Prelude from his suite in E minor. Once I stop being sharp. Thank you. To people asking for the program, it should be in the description. Trying to check the chat here. All right. Static? Is it a lot or a little? Is it like kind of okay?
Hard to say, like it's
Technical stuff. Huh?
It's noticeable. I can at least reduce it a little bit. But...
All right, we're gonna change one more technical thing. Thank you everyone for their patience. I have a small story about this next piece. Is the Canco de Ladre, which is Catalan. I probably pronounced it wrong. It's arrangement by Miguel Llobet. This is a cool little folk tune. It's kind of told through the point of view of this guy, where the first verse, he's a little kid, and he's like, oh, I used to be so innocent. And he's like, goodbye, like, white bouquets, goodbye, morning star. And then the next verse is, he like, steals from a merchant, he steals a woman's heart, he, like, robs an armored car, and the last one, he gets, executed. And it's kind of like a goodbye to life. So if you notice, there's a chorus melody theme that comes through, and it's kind of like text painted, where each time it comes through, it's like a little bit more like chromatic, a little bit less consonant, and then the last time it's really pretty on harmonics, and that's probably where the guy dies. So, and I might have bought enough time for this to stay in drop D. So this is the Canco de Ladre. Thank you. Speaking of stealing a few pieces from other people I played with, I remember I think Renzo played this next one at his sophomore recital, but a different arrangement. Okay, been messing with the setting. This is the I think I have it written appropriately in Portuguese in the description. It translates to The Sounds of Bells by Joao Pernambuco. This is a particular arrangement that I haven't seen So soon we've already come to the end of the program. Since all my plans for ensemble pieces got canceled like everything else in 2020. I don't have as cool of a story about this one to buy time to stay in my new tuning. But this is one of my favorite pieces for classical guitar by probably the best romantic composer some of you haven't heard of. Johann Kaspar Mertz. He's the best. Oh, I do have a little bit of a story. So this is a Tarantelle, which is an Andalusian kind of folk dance where they would play when people would get bit by a tarantula, and the theory at the time was that people would dance and dance and dance and get the poison out. Turns out that just made the blood move faster and it killed you faster, so people dance and dance faster and faster and faster until they died. It's kind of a fun feel to this piece. All right, so this is the Tarantelle. thank you everybody for coming to my internet recital. Normally it's the part where there'd be like applause and a bow, and then I go out and talk to you all afterwards. But we're on the internet, so we're gonna skip all that and go immediately to me reading the comments and responding to things. We've still got 3 minutes left in our scheduled time, but I'll probably hang out for another 10 or 15 minutes after or so to hang out with people in the chat if they want to talk. And again, thank you everybody, especially if you're tuning out right now. I appreciate all the support. I see lots of congrats, good job, high fives, waving applause things. I appreciate that very much. Thank you all. I know it'd be way nicer if we were in the recital hall right now. But it means a lot to me that you all took some small time out of your day to tune into YouTube. Maybe some of you made it today who wouldn't have been able to make it to OCC because it's on YouTube. Maybe, hey, but I probably also would have live streamed that performance too. So we're not going to worry about that. Oh yeah, and Zeno mentioned I will be attending Cal State Fullerton, their School of Music, in the fall. So I'm saying bye-bye to OCC, all the OCC peeps. It was nice knowing you. You can slap like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. Just kidding. I think I have 4 subscribers as of starting this. I might have more now. If you're on here, you probably have some way to get a hold of me if you do want to get a hold of me. I don't think I've got any questions or talking points in the chat yet. I might let that just kind of roll through. Nicole, I will probably hit you up to record sometime. Zeno, I have 10 what? Oh, and there's like a 20-second stream delay. Oh, subscribers. Oh, cool. So it's more than doubled. It's an effective use of my time. I'm going to become an influencer. I'm going to collect all that YouTube ad revenue. Get like some endorsements. What is my fave to play? Probably the Tarantelle. That's why I saved it for the end. It's just got a lot of like different, like extreme, like emotionals where it's like really intense and frantic, and then it's got like the nice little pretty like tremolo-y section, and it's got a lot going on. So, you know, favorite OCC memory? Probably the sour gummy worm story. I was actually thinking about that earlier today. Just because it was just the most ridiculous thing. For those who don't know, a person in the guitar class didn't play as they wish they had played, and then their excuse for not playing to their best was, I'm sorry, all I've had is like some sour gummy worms today. Although sour gummy worms are delicious. What kind of mic setup? I have a blue Snowball. I stole it from my brother. He does like Discord and stuff for gaming. It actually sounded really, really bad on like Zoom. And then what are we using? We're using OBS in encoder, and now it sounds a lot better. Did you fix the static stuff?
Yeah, I did. I overdid it for one of the songs though, so it kind of cut the quality on that one. But we had it perfect for the last two.
That's it. Okay, yeah, so it was a decent mic, and then my little brother Andrew set a lot of settings that he's gonna have to teach me about that I let him do because I was busy warming up. Any advice for prospective guitar majors? Depends. First, I'd make sure you're serious because it takes a lot of time. I've spent most of the last 2 weeks working on projects for, we have a bigger chat now. Working on projects for like my general ed classes, and then trying to get all these pieces back in shape for recital, and I was not getting much sleep, and it was very stressful. So I'd say if you are a guitar major, I would take it slow. Get your feet wet. See how you like it. Don't rush anything. Probably time management, prioritization has been like the biggest thing that's gotten me through, is making sure before you even start your week, you're like, well, these are the times where I'll be able to practice. These are the times when I get my other coursework done. Because also up until, like, I'm unemployed because we're locked down right now, but before lockdown, I was waiting tables 20 to 30 hours a week. So yeah, just time management probably is my biggest piece of advice, and prioritization. Promise pizza. I promised no pizza. Oh, that was a memory. Oh, that was so there was a choir audition. We were doing Haydn's Mass in a Time of War. And we were told at this rehearsal, we were meeting with another choir. We were going to do a big festival chorus in New York, which New York was awesome. It's probably actually my best OCC memory, but it wasn't at OCC. It was in New York, Manhattan, Carnegie Hall. But we went to a rehearsal and they told us there'd be pizza. And there was a miscommunication where like both the people who were going to bring food thought the other person brought food, bringing the pizza. So they both bought like cookies and like fruit salad, which was strange. So we all left to go get Costco pizza after. And there's a line. There's like an et expecto because it's part of the mass. It's like et expecto resurrectionem. And then I was in the car and we were all really mad about the pizza. And I was like, et expecto, oh, large pepperoni. And we had a good laugh. It was a fun time. How fast is the chat moving? Is there a lot of... Oh no, it's not moving too fast. Bye Zeno. Oh, guitars. So this is actually only my second classical guitar ever. It is a Cordoba C12. It's like their nicest, like, they have a luthier series, which are like kind of handmade, but they're handmade on other people's plans. And I feel like for the price, they're not that great. This is their nicest, like, factory one. It's got a lattice bracing, which I definitely can't show you over a webcam. A raised fingerboard, solid cedar top. It's got a ton of resonance. It's really comfy to play on. I really like it. Before, I've actually got it right here. This is a Seagull. It really sucks. It's composite. I don't even think I have it in tune. I play it when I want to bang around on something or use a really funky tuning I don't want to deal with my Cordoba for. Those are my classical guitars. I have an Ovation steel string acoustic. I kind of stole from my dad. He kind of gave to me. I've gone through a ton of electric guitars. I kind of started out as an electric and then like a jazz player. It's been a long history of guitar playing. But that I had like I had a BC Rich. I had an Ibanez RG that I love to death and I played to death. It's in pieces in my closet. I've got like an ESP LTD and an Epiphone Les Paul, but it's got a bunch of aftermarket like pickups and stuff. I used to have an Ibanez AC30, which was an awesome semi-hollow for playing like jazz and stuff, and that actually got stolen out of the trunk of my car. Yay. But yeah, I think that's actually a pretty tame amount of guitars. I think this is the only one I spent more than $1,000 on too. So I feel like as guitar junkies go, I'm doing pretty good in keeping it restrained and just buying what I need to do what I need to do. Someday soon I will get a nice handmade guitar, but this one, there's still more I can do with this one. I don't think I've outgrown it quite yet. I should be a Twitch streamer. I do. Me and my little brother actually sit around playing a bunch of co-op games and having really inappropriate banter with each other. We've considered becoming streamers at some point. That's probably where I get this demeanor from. He didn't disagree with me. He's been over there. Andrew, come say hi to everybody. This is the unsung hero of this concert. My little brother, Andrew.
Hello.
I stole his mic. He's been over in the other room being an engineer, checking all the settings and stuff. He made things sound good. and helped me when I was doing other things. We appreciate Andrew. Okay, now go away. I love you. My uncle has a whole room covered in guitars and can't play. I know that dynamic. I've been in guitar stores where there's like some like old boomer guy with more money than knows how to play guitar. Where the like guy pulls like a $500 guitar off the rack and see this one, and he pulls a $5,000 guitar off the rack. He's like, see how much better it sounds, and the guy's playing like a C major chord, like not in time. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I do hear the difference. And I'm like, I wish I had $4,500 to just blow like that. Make more on Twitch than YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, their ad revenue is like bad, and everyone just flags you. So unless you're like a multinational corporation with like a lawyer and an algorithm to go flag people, you don't make any money on YouTube anymore. Twitch, you have to rely more on like donations and subs those. So it's like, depends on your fan base. Okay, I think I've just about gotten through all of the questions. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try and make a recording thing happen. So if anyone wants to come back to this, I'm pretty sure that if any of these pieces here are from the other, also on my YouTube channel, there's a bunch of like professional quality recordings that got done for my like pre-screening videos through the Pyro Sigma thing. Thanks again, Nicole, for setting that all up. I think it was Robert Vincent was a photographer, and then Dennis Anderson, the recording guy at OCC, did the recording. They're really, really high quality and really good, and they're in that recital hall I would have been playing in, which is like super nice. So you might want to go check those out. Those are probably better videos of the pieces I just played if they're in there. There's a couple that are just in here. They're the stream exclusives. So I'm going to try and get this stream posted if you want to share it with anyone who didn't make it at this time. I know there's a couple of people that asked me for that. But other than that, thank you, everyone, for all the nice things you're saying. I would like to thank you more individually, but it's kind of a chat feed, and I don't get to like hug people and high five people and that stuff. I can't go have you all go have dinner with me, but me and one or two people will have a nice self-isolated dinner and have a good time and celebrate. I've actually finished all my finals. That was the last thing I was doing for OCC. I'm going to miss all of you. I love you so much. Thank you again. And you guys have a wonderful Thursday evening.